All right, I think I figured out. I think I figured out the auto tune from last week. Well, I didn't, but Buddy did. I think I had two microphones going at the same time. So hopefully it sounds better today. We doom and hardcore today, guys. No T-Pain. Yeah, Repo, the thing is you gotta stay in first until 10 o'clock. You got 3 hours to stay in first place. All right. All right. Let me do this. I'll move some things around. What's up, Jango? Down Under, LOS, Kegel, RJ, Martin. Let's see who else we got. He's only gonna reply one letter. I'm gonna. You got we the auto tune is going on right now. 1 second. Yep. Here we go. All right. Hopefully that's better. I did have two microphones up. All right. So that should be better now. To make sure. Yep. Yeah, I turned off the other mic, so hopefully the auto tune's gone. Is it still bad? It should be better now. I only have one mic going. Yeah. So it's still on, huh? Oh, there we go. Now, I see. All right. Let me know if this is any better. Let me know if this is any better. Say, get out of here, Martin. Nope. So this camera right here was using audio input from a different mic. So hopefully now the auto tune is gone. Hopefully that did the trick. Somebody let me know if that was it. Baby girl, what's your name? I'm T-Pain. No way it's still there. Come on. Hold on. Hold on. YouTuber builder Grammy. What? Oh man, that'd be nice. Oh, Kegel, that's not a bad idea. All right, sorry about that, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Don't know what issue could be. Is it the same on this side? If I use this scene, is it the same? Is the audio issue still the same on this side? This is ridiculous, man. Gotta do the yeah test again. Jesus Christ, man. Okay. All right. So I made another change. Well, let me know if this is any bit better. Hopefully it's good. Did I put a filter on? Swear somebody had to go in here and like change it all up. God damn it. Nope, Martin. Nope, it's still there, or nope, it's not there anymore. Come on, man. Give me some good news. Rogue did it. All right, let me see if anything else. I don't have anything up that would be using the mic. I can't skip the mixer because of the placement of my microphone. Actually, you know what? Yeah, hold on a second. That's a good idea, LOS. Give me a second. All right, let me know. Let me know. Hopefully this changed it, this fixed it. You see, now we got my LEDs back. California girl. California girl. California girl. I am not a singer, so hopefully this works. Hopefully. Yeah, I hit the mute button. It's on the bottom. That's my bad. Let's see. Now I gotta figure out why the music stopped. There we go. All right, now you guys have got to watch me struggle with that. Joseph, you just missed it. You want auto-tune, you gotta rewind. But welcome Musaka, Troy, Joseph. How you guys doing tonight? Man. LTX, we are doomed tonight. So, all right. So, what's up, Timor? All right. So, Gee, all right. I don't know what it is, but it muted. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. And I'll just turn it upside down like that so that I can see make sure that it stays green. Yeah, I know. I hit the button. I'm sorry, guys. So with the other cable, with this cable, I don't need to worry about hitting the mute. I'm not still muted, right? No, there's no way that I'm still muted. There's no way that I'm still muted. I can see the microphone on OBS catching the audio. If I go mute, all right. So before I go muted again, Wednesday we're gonna stream during the day. All right. Johnny, who owns this Doomcube, is gonna be here with me, and we're gonna put the finishing touches. So the goal for tonight is to get this thing just about as close as we can get to being finished, so that when he comes next week, we can put the tool head on and finish the configs and get this thing printed. So for the tool head, we're doing the AT4 or A4T, Dragon Ultra High Flow, Orbiter 2, Nighthawk 36, Beacon. So it's a good setup. We got the fans, we got everything we need to get this together, minus the tool head. So one other thing I got to do before getting this back together that we're probably not going to do tonight, we're definitely not doing tonight because it's going to take forever to freaking print, is the Stealth Max. So for those of you that are unfamiliar with the Stealth Max, this is my head. This is the Stealth Max. It's huge. So like that's the size. This is a 300 millimeter cubed. Like, boom, there we go. Look at that thing's freaking huge. So that's gonna go right here on the back. So plan for today is, glad I just saw that. Switch the power supply. I'm not making that mistake again. Sorry, Joe. It's not Friday. It's not Thursday. Wednesday. It's, god damn it. It's definitely not Friday. All right. So, what I want to do now is I want to tension the Z belt so that it's a little smoother, because then I want to trim the belts and then get the panels on. And I think what I'm going to do, and I don't know if I can do it just yet. It's going to be tricky. I think I want to try and run the wires through the extrusions to the top. So I want to try that. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're about to find out. So, I think there's plenty of space in these extrusions. So we're going to try that. So let me pull up. Yeah, me too, Repo. I want to get started. I have my my NG that I want to put this guy on. Oh my god, what is I need a new camera. That is not the color. This camera's got to go. Well, this is the Sus Burner by Mantilla, and it is almost all wired up. I have this harness coming out here. I just got to pin this, hook it up to the CAN board. These are Masumi corner extrusions. They're the rounded 40/40. Yeah, LTX. That camera's dead. Eventually, I'll get the money to get a new camera, but not anytime soon. So you couldn't get an SVO08 pass this weekend? What do you mean? What do you mean, Havoc? I didn't swipe any points. So here, what? Look at this. What's up? Just push print. There you go, Havoc. See that guy right there? There's your Anycubic Cobra S1 combo. Doing a little bit of work on it. Oh, nice. LTX, did it come in? Nice, LTX. Yeah, I need to go through my filament cabinet. I got a lot of like partial / almost empty rolls. Sorry, I'm blocking the view. Nobody said it was LDO dark teal. Good color though. 2.5. 1.5. And 2.5. I did not. I did not say it was. I don't have it. I only have the blue and the sparkle black. I did not say it was LDOT. If you could find me the clip, I will eat my words. All right, I'm gonna flip this over so that you guys can see the top. So just push print. From my understandings, it is better chamber temps, and the 4040 on the extrusions offers quite a bit of rigidity improvements. All right, so put the back here. Honestly, Havoc, if I said that, then I apologize, because I definitely should not have said that, because I have no experience with their green. I might have said, hopefully, it's a good alternative to the teal. And I might have to put this on the floor so that you guys can see the top, because we're gonna be working up here quite a bit. But I need to get wires ran, and I have the Kraken, the Pi, and the LDO board. So you know what? Woo, Croc Tech. All right, let's see. All right. Yeah. You gotta pay for that. Okay. All right. Size 16. Good Lord, man. Like almost Shaquille O'Neal territory. All right. So we need to run power for the board all the way down. We need to run power for the Nighthawk down. We need to feel like there should be another PSU. What's up, Joe Rust? All right, so let me write this down. All right, so where's my pen? Yeah, not on this one, Joe. I think we're missing a 5-volt PSU. I got to talk with Johnny. All right, so we got to run power to motherboard, to Nighthawk board, to Raspberry Pi, we have to run the bed wires. We'll have to extend those. 24 volt. It's going to be a 24 volt printer unless he decides to upgrade this later. And then, which includes thermistor. I have the tool head stuff. Tool head's good. AB motors are ran. Power switch. So all right, so let's see. Wondering if we can run. Oh, you can't see. See this corner? Oh, those tabs broke off. So that's cool. But I think we can run wire down here. So let's grab some wire. Johnny, I'm gonna have to get a new wire. We'll do this. I think we're gonna be able to do this. Where? Right here? I got a mini fridge over there. I see wire. Let's see if I can grab it. No, these right here, these are bins. The storage bins. BS bins, that's right. Talking about the oh, I got you, Repo. You got jokes. We got wire through the leg. So, with that there. I feel like that's a bald joke. Gotta be worse than that, Repo, to get banned. Come on, man. All right. Uh, Yeah. Bald jokes. I get it, guys. I get har. So you guys want to know something cool? Hey, Brad. All right, so for those of you that joined just now, I told Repo Man earlier, whoever's in first place at 10 o'clock in the leaderboard, I'll mail them a pair of stickers. Are we sleeping? I have wire loom. So thank you for the reminder. Nemesis, I'm not sure. I haven't talked to Rogue in a couple days. Well, that's not true. I talked to him about my issue with the Trident still not cooperating. But what's up, Dan? Well, RJ, that just means that you gotta chat more. I don't know how Down Under took your first place. Did he do something earlier? Must have missed something. Yeah, I noticed that, Repo Man. It's weird. It's almost like it's rigged. Yeah, there you go. Eric knows how to get first place. I'll have to reprint these caps. The drawing's not rigged. Repo's just a baby. Sorry, not Repo, Jango. Repo's like, what did I do? All right. that cap. This. I don't think it has to be $20, man. I'll Jango, Jango, Jango. Wire up here. I do like that. I do like that the wire's here. My God. All right, so I need to grab the wire from the LDO bag, see what we're working with here. These the wire stretcher. You're gonna confuse some people here, man. Yeah. Might use this one. Another wiring. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Down Under, what time are you streaming? And the fact that this power 10 p.m. Eastern, I think we're still gonna be going by then. Two Raspberry Pi. So I am gonna have to get creative with this wiring because running the power all the way up is gonna be really annoying. I'm almost tempted to put the PSU back up top and just do all of it up top. Let's look at the top again. Hey, John. Because if I put the power supply top, that'll simplify the wiring significantly. And I'll have to run to the top the bed wires, which will be fine. No, I know that, Nemesis, but I think might be easier if it's the only wiring that I have to run. So I'm gonna play around with this a little bit. Yeah, no, I definitely have to shuffle stuff around. I think this. So if we use this right angle one, sorry guys, I got this Kraken mount here. Reba. So LTX, so I had no say in any of the stuff in this build. This is all customer supplied. He wanted to run the Kraken, so we're gonna run the Kraken. My job to make it work. I don't know how I feel about this 90 degree sticking up. No, I don't like that. I know, Dan. Because we all know how much I love wiring. You know what, Nemesis? I'm not sure what panel's on the top, but if it goes along with the theme of this build, then yeah, it'll be a black panel. Yeah, I still want to do a clean job though. I still want to do it cleanly. All right, so if we do it this way, then I think I can get the PSU here, with the SSR. I think that should be good. So the only thing is, so this kit came with an octopus. So I don't know how it was planning on powering the Pi, but it comes with this. It came with this cable to the Raspberry Pi, which has barrels and a connector on one side. Controller to Raspberry Pi power cable. Controller to SSR. And then it's got this terminal block that I have to figure out how to put together. I never put one of those together. Look for a little board that plugs into the GP. So Joseph, so like that makes sense, but where's it gonna get a 5-volt signal from? Chamber thermistor, NeoPixel chain, NeoPixel extension. I don't know if the Kraken has what's up, Ref? I don't know if the Kraken has a spot to power the Raspberry Pi like the Leviathan does. A little bag of PCBs. So, all right, so 5-volt out to ground. All right, so here's where the cable clicks into. Let me look at the Voron docs. I'm here, guys. Just give me a second. I'm doing some digging on where I'm getting this 5-volt power from for the Pi. Does that have this header? Okay, I see it now. So there's a section on the Octopus board that supplies 5 volts. I don't know if the Kraken has that same header, so we're about to find out. Oh, ref. Oh, ref. All right, let me, you know what? Let me share this with you guys so that you can see what I see. Do you see what I see? So, right here, I don't know, you guys probably can't even see my mouse, but like right here on the Octopus board is where this little chippy chip goes, and that's where it gets power. So Check your DM. Check my DMs. Oh, dude, you're a genius. Oh, it's down here? Seriously, they made that so freaking small. All right, so use the zoom feature. Come on, man. What do you think this is? Ah ha ha ha. Hmm. Wonder, can I use this? So 5 volt ground. TX RX. I can use this. Ha ha ha. All right, let me take a picture. All right, so think maybe a way to clean this up. So oh, sorry, Repo. That was me talking to myself. But here, so this was left over from my Trident build. There was 2 of them in the package, and it goes on the GPIO pins, but it has the pinout on the back, which matches that in the image. So I'm going to put together my own harness for this. And make it go to the Kraken. All right, so How many chances of the cables matching in length? I hope not, Nemesis. It all makes sense up here. It all makes sense up here. Now, to find appropriate wiring, we need wire. Alright, so time to get creative. I have 8% of a plan. Yeet. So funny story about crimping, right? So this morning I'm putting together the little breakout board that's inside of here on the sus burner, and trying to push the pin in. I'm trying to push the pin in, and my tool slips and decides to see what the inside of my thumb looks like. So that was really fun. Neither, Brad. So we're using a Raspberry Pi, and we are going to use some pins on the Kraken to power the Pi. So the sus burners are a neat little tool head. I'm looking forward to it because I want to have some good reliable filament changes. And from what I hear, that is the way to do it. Yeah, I really wish that tool was not curious about what the inside of my finger looked like, because it was not fun. It's pretty tried and true, Mike. Not much of it is left in testing. Unless I'm completely wrong about that, and I'm just the guinea pig again, which I'm okay with. At this point, I'm just a permanent guinea pig, so. so we got power. Ground. Ground. Now we need our signals. Which we're gonna get from here. Sorry. Green would have been ideal over blue, but beggars can't be pickers. Beggars can't be choosers. Choosers can't be beggars. Beggars can't be beggars. Well, so down under, that could be something that we can visit at a later point in time. Fact of the matter is that this kit came with a harness that was to power by the pins on the octopus board, and it did not come with a 5-volt PSU. I don't have one. I can bring it up to the customer to see if he wants to buy a 5-volt PSU, and if he does, then I will wire it in for him for sure. But we're gonna try this out, cross our fingers that it works, which I don't see why it shouldn't work. RX, hello. We're just gonna be hopeful. No, I understand that. I understand that. I'm just saying, I only get a 30-watt Apple charger and profit. Well, hopefully the wire I'm using will satisfy the Pi. Yeah, it's the same way the Leviathan gets power. The Pi. No, I understand down under. It's just, you know, as of right now, I don't have neither the choice nor the say. So I will bring this concern up to the owner of the printer and see, you know, what he wants to do. But other than that, this is the only option that I'm doing right now. So we'll make do. We'll make do. We'll make a happy printer, I promise. I need a new soldering iron. Can't freaking find anything, man. I have stuff that I need. Can't find. Hey, welcome to the stream. Sorry, you caught me cursing right there. I love trying to find stuff when I need it. I don't think I'm getting this done. Soldering iron. Yeah. Help me fund a new soldering iron. This is some bullshit. Let me see. I know I got another one floating around. Okay. All right. Since I got fracks, I don't really need... Jesus Christ. I don't really need this thing right now. Yeah. All right. See, if I got a pine saw, I'd want it for heat press insert, but I got my eyes on one, and I reached out to the company because it's also somebody that I might want to add on to my website. So we'll see what they say. I got my fingers crossed. I mean, it's pretty bad when your soldering iron is held on with tape, and well, the tape fails and the soldering iron is no good. So this is retired. Right, so with this out of the way, Keep this over here. Tired. This should get the job done for tonight. Oh, until I get a new one. My range has decreased, but that's okay. Hey, this one does go hotter. All right, I have a butane one. I need to let you up because as long as you don't heat them up at the same time. Yeah, so in here, Nemesis, I have kind of a nice setup. I just had the house upgraded to 200 amp. So I'm using an older plug over there, which I'm gonna upgrade eventually. But this right here, I don't know if you can see it, but I just put in a 20 amp outlet for these printers behind me. But right now I'm only running the SV08 and the Mercury off of it. The +4 is still being ran off a different one, but I do have plans to run 2 more outlets on this wall and then 2 on that wall, so that I can have enough to run all of the printers at the same time. It's just as we know, that's a lot of wire. The wire's not cheap. Maybe I can get Home Depot to sponsor this stream one day. Yeah, I think I have 3 15 amp circuits over here. Yeah, Orlos, yeah. I have 120 and I have 3 15 amp circuits over here. I guess technically 2, because that one's really for the lights. Are they LTX? I may reach out to them. Yeah. That'd be pretty dope, not gonna lie. Workshop renovation sponsored by Lowe's. I can get behind that. I have a Lowe's pretty close to me too. Maybe I can get some new lighting in here too. Maybe I can get them to do one of those like dream shot makeovers. If that's even a thing anymore. So this is hot enough now, and I lost my solder.
Oh no!
In my workshop. Off. There we go. I just had to use the table. All right. Yeah, literally my pocket. Okay. I need to be sponsored by Apple so I can put air tags on everything. All right, so go. Over. Over. Round. TX is. TX is blue. Oh, nice down under. What kind of EV do you have? Nice. My poker. Where's my tool that makes me bleed? LTX, these tools do. This is also why I don't do wiring on stream, guys. Sorry, this is painfully boring. But I will say this might actually be the nicest wiring job that I've ever done. So Johnny, if you're watching this, you're welcome. Where'd my scissors go? Ugh. Yes, it is Jango. It is very low bar. But you know what? At least this project will get finished. Sucker. What do you mean now you're not making them for me? You weren't making them anyways. You're holding that hostage so that I turn my trident into a doom. Can we get under the table up? Sure. I haven't even looked at the camera angle in a while. You know what, guys? I'm sorry. I've been staring at this damn Kraken. Hi. There. Now you can see my hands. What? Go back. Sam, that's what it's like in real life too. Nice, Joe. Yeah, I don't believe that, Jango. Cause I can dish it out, but I can't take it. Do me a favor. No, anyone know that song? I made a cable that is unnecessarily large. Do me a favor. I can do it out, but I can't. Yeah, Sam, that's how it goes. Jango enters chat, people leave. All right. Okay. Well, so it only took an hour to get power to the Pi. So now what's next? I'm gonna switch out this back skirt. Put the power on it. I have these eyewisses. Got these from Pulsar 3D. These are my first non-ratcheting crimpers. Oh, thanks, Sam. Got it from my friend Jango down there. I don't know if he made it or if he found it, but freaking expensive. Jango charges like $200 an hour. No, I didn't think you designed it. I think you just sent it over. Jango, I'm offering your services up. Jango does CAD work, $200 an hour. Well worth it. Your friends and family rate? Dang, dude, I got it. I got the discount. Woo! I won't tell anyone, Jango. Don't worry, your secret's safe here. Nobody watches the stuff anyways. All right, how split? I'm going to turn this around. And that way I can do this. Is nobody really going to remind me about the giveaway? I can do everything myself here. Hey, GTR. You are correct. That happens at the late night stream. All right, so giveaway form has been posted. It's a pinned comment. So update about the giveaway. So we are going with Central 3D printing again. They were gracious enough to continue the giveaway this week. So once we get around to it tonight, the winner will be given 2 codes tonight, and they can redeem it for a spool of the Central 3D ABS Plus. I highly recommend their sparkle stuff. It's awesome. And so it's 2 codes because it's one for the product for free, and then the other code is for free shipping. So you will not have to pay anything for this free spool. Spoiler alert, the free shipping code does work for other items than just the free spool you get. So for 17 bucks a spool, you might as well go in there and pick up a couple of them. And also, if you want to help support me, you could buy the Central 3D filament directly from my website, which is linked in the description. And it's the same price for you, but I get a little bit of a commission. So do what you want with that info, but I appreciate you guys just for being here. So fill the form out, win some filament. All right, so this is yeah, you like that purple. I don't know how I feel about this cable. So, any of you wiring gurus out there, help me out here. This has 1 ground going from the PSU to the main board, and 3 power going from that. Does that sound right? Or does this need a ground for each one of these terminals? All right, thanks, Troy. Cool. Appreciate it, guys. All right, so we got power. Apologize for my big head. It's always better to have more ground than not enough, especially when the ground is switched to the high power device. Yeah. Oh. Bed. Yeah. What's up, Mike? You just missed me do some pretty spectacular wiring. So there's that. Thank you. I am doing my best. I actually thought about running another one of these channels down the center because this center one's getting a little crowded. But I didn't know if that'd be silly. Yeah, we're not using this. Not using these. Yeah. Just think the set, like, I don't know, if I got a whole bunch more wires to run, then I think I'm gonna run the center channel again. So back, we got, this is the front. Got it the same way they got it there. So 0. See if I got this. Sucks. I thought I had this all wired right. Heck no. Mike. Jeez, dude. You know, hindsight, I probably should have had the board going the other way. Because at least... no, man, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Think. All right, all right. You can make some standoffs and raise the board a little and run the way. No, I don't think that's necessary. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. one full channel. But not. Okay. All right. Hey, One Res. Oh, I gotta put this out there, guys. So because of the audience, I know I've mentioned this before in the past, but I want to put this out there before we do the drawing again. If you've won in the past 4 weeks, okay, so the last 4 consecutive weeks, if you are the winner, please don't enter the giveaway. That way we can let somebody else win. Okay. This restarted last week. And I apologize to those last week who didn't enter because they didn't know about that. But starting last week, since last week was the first week with Central, that means the winner from last week, Row Farm, you are excluded from today's winnings. But in 3 more weeks, you can join again. So that we're just doing that to keep it fair. Yeah, but you enter Mike as not Jango. So you know, bro, yeah. You know RJ. Okay. But RJ, you and the rest of the family can join. All right. You know how we do, Jango. Some people just have more luck. Yes, Nemesis. This is to help with the rigging. And you're watching me, RJ? Come on, man. No, I appreciate it, RJ. I'm just messing with you. Hey, Robin. So I love seeing the same names all the time. I'm glad you guys enjoy being here. But when I see new names come up in chat, man, that's just awesome. So thanks for stopping in, Robin. Hey, Science. Nobody be shy. Everybody say hi. Can only talk to Mike and RJ so many times. Just kidding. Hey, Cody. Hey, Rob. Oh, Havoc, don't give me that poor Eeyore crap. There's only enough depression in here for one of us. Oh, woe is me. That is an improper method of measuring. Been watching my desk. Nice. I think it is beer o'clock. 2:20. And I think I've got the perfect fire. We're not doing a Nevermore. We're doing a Stealth Max. I got jokes. Oh, this had an end stop on it. Must have been important. What's this leaderboard look like? I got 15 minutes until sticker time. Down under. Down under. I hope you got a US zip code. Hope you got a US post office box. Oh, nice. You'll have to give me his address so I can send the stickers to you if you remain in first place. "15 minutes to topple the king." Get chatting, people. Get chatting. So then RJ. Yeah, Troy, I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, if you're in first place at the end of the stream, you get a set of stickers. Armored printing exclusive. That is not the goal, 83D 3DP. This is not a pay to win. Unless you want to pay to win. You gotta chat more. Cry about it, Jango. You know who's allowed to ban here. Is it a long drive, Mike? Hey, Amanda. How's the Shadow Queen doing tonight? You know what's funny, Mike? I don't use cruise control ever. Well, it's not a 2025 Nemesis. Yeah, Troy, I never use cruise control. The thing is that my truck has that radar cruise control, and I don't like that. Don't like the radar cruise control. A disabler for what, Brad? Yeah, no thanks. I just figured if I don't use the cruise control, it can't break. There's a lot of stuff in my truck I don't use. Yeah, GPS I use. But typically everywhere I go, I know where I'm driving, but I use GPS just for traffic. Yeah, I like the parking sensors. I hate all the extra safety features in the truck. Like, I drive a 23 Tundra, and I love the truck. It's my favorite vehicle I've ever owned, but the safety features in it drive me crazy. I don't mind the start stop. That actually doesn't bother me. What I hate though is that the auto braking. I hate the auto braking. Yeah, Brad, it's horrible. Okay, so the other side goes. Rogue, we're still working on it, man. It's tight up here with this Kraken board. It's tight. I don't have room for this terminal block, so I'm thinking I might use yeah, no problem, down under. I gotta figure out how to how to do that, but if I can figure out how to do it, I will raid over to you when I'm done. I'll probably be going for another hour or so. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna print a Wago mount, and I'm gonna VHB it to the panel, probably on this side of the PSU over here, and then maybe do and maybe do another little channel on this side. But I like how clean this channel is right here. Let me ask you guys a question. All right. Brett, I'll answer the Kraken question in a second. I just gotta say this before I forget. How bad would it be if I ran the AC bed wires up through a cable chain with the AB motors, the wires for the AB motors? How bad would that be? Would that cause any interference? Did that cause any interference? Do I not want to do that? I mean, I have this wire that I ran down the extrusion that I can use to extend. You know what? No, disregard. Disregard. I'm not going to do that. No, Mike, they're not shielded. I ran the. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I ran some thicker cable down the length of the extrusion on the inside of the extrusions. So I will hook that up to the bed. And I'll run I'll run the thermistor up with the other wires, maybe. Or maybe I'll run thinner wire down here and just continue the thermistor. So this wire will go through the frame. So I'm not, yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. That's how we're gonna do it. So Brad, about the Kraken, so the Kraken has 4 5160 drivers, 4 5160 drivers for X, X0, X1, X0, Y0, Y1, and a lot more like hookups for everything. Like each motor has its own. Actually, each 5160 motor has its own fan port. And it's just got a ton of everything else. So I like it. I run it on my NG. It's overkill for my NG, but screw it. So we're gonna get some. So we want really. One for blue, which is oh, green. Okay, so we have that. Go and I can do black to blue and red to brown. No, Jango. I believe the first four are 5160s, and the other 4 are 2209s. I'd have to double check that, but that's what I was under the impression of. They're all gray. I'll have to look that up, Jango. I guess we'll figure that out when we get to the configuration part. Congratulations, Repo Man, for being #1 on the leaderboard. You have earned yourself an exclusive pair of armored printing stickers. Let me see something. Brad, you weren't supposed to tell anybody that. Come on, man. Brad, those were exclusive stickers. Don't lie, Nemesis. You were already thinking that. Oh, jeez. Okay, so. Run round. Let me see what I got. All right, question for the group. Is there a preferred gauge wire for the yellow ground? I have a bunch of like thinner gauge wire, but I don't know if I have like another. I mean, I have more, you know, black. I can run another black wire, but I just don't want it to get too confusing. I'm not running 0 gauge wire, Nemesis. Smartass. Birdman, what's up? Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Joseph. Bigger the better. Just don't run 28 gauge. Yeah. He's 14 because I bought some and had it. Probably overkill. Most power cables are 18 gauge. I mean, these look like they're 18 gauge. I think this is 16 gauge. And it's bigger than the rest of it. This is 22 gauge, so that's not going to be big enough. That's a USB cable. I don't even know that. That's a long ass USB cable. Where the hell does this go to? I don't know. I just found this. Interesting. Save that. I can use that for the thermistor for the bed. I might have to order some wire. Huh. And run triple 20. I think I'm just gonna get thicker wire. So, okay. Thermistor. Captain, cut up a computer power cord. I don't think I have a computer cord that I can just cut up a moment. Repo, tell Lee Marie I said hi. Tell them I said hi over there. Let them know that I'm excited to meet them in person at 3D Printopia. Thank you, kind sir. Are they done? Are they wrapping up over there? You tell everybody in their chat to come over here. Dude, I seriously just had that. Yep, giveaway still open here. Great success. Very nice. We got the wires in the bottom. I would never be able to concentrate on that, RJ. All right, so let's see if we can connect the bed and the thermistor.